Welcome to the Agenda Report. I'm Robert Zimmerman Jr. Let's get started. The fake news is freaking out about Michael Cohen, Sean Hannity, and James Comey. We'll get into the mechanics of manufactured outrage in just a second. But first, thank you for watching our first broadcast of the Agenda Report. This is not a newscast. We bring to light the fake news agenda and talk about their tactics. The media is show business. What do they want in a word? More. More eyes, more clicks, more revenue. The media wants more at any cost, and the lives they destroy in the process or the people they end up getting killed are simply part of their business plan. This program takes a look at the mechanics behind their goals. Michael Cohen is one of President Trump's personal attorneys. What's the agenda here? Plant the seeds that he could spell trouble. Plant the seeds that he could be bad for Trump. The fake news peppers in fancy words like entanglement and entrenched for dramatic effect. Name drops an attorney, Keith Davidson, stirs in a couple of drops of porn star press conference, and just for added taste, a few sprinkles of National Enquirer, and voila, wall-to-wall coverage of smoking hot scandal sauce. It's a hot mess, it really is. But that's not unique or extraordinary for the super wealthy, who are very often the targets of aspiring millionaires. It's not uncommon for the stratospherically wealthy or famous to have several pending matters before the court in any number of stages at any given time. This hot mess is front and center because manufactured scandal sauce and the trouble it could spell for Trump is all the left has left to sway November. They can't rely on lying to unemployed Latino and Black voters anymore because since Trump took office, they actually have jobs now. Moving on to Sean Hannity, here's the fake news' talking point. Fox News is a bad guy because Sean Hannity didn't disclose something that was insignificant and irrelevant. So what's the agenda here? You're to believe Fox News isn't journalism. Listen, the notion that anyone would disclose any conversations with an attorney, and certainly ones they understood to be confidential had taken place voluntarily, simply because the attorney is the fake news flavor of the week is ridiculous. Disclosing such a conversation would violate any presumed privilege, duh. The fake news knows their viewers are not very bright, so they avoid talking about the obvious. The government laid out the notion that Mr. Cohen is an attorney in name only, and he, through counsel, responded to the government by showing the court he had in fact practiced law, which is by giving his solicited legal opinion in a private setting to real persons. It is a shame that Sean Hannity's name had to be revealed to begin with. Confidential consultations with attorneys take place all the time, and the non-attorney has only one obligation regarding those conversations. Don't reveal that they ever took place. Sean did his job. The fake news, of course, is interpreting this as double talk and accusing Sean Hannity of trying to have it both ways, when Sean Hannity was never a party to the proceedings. Good luck with that. And James Comey, we learned, is a man who has a big, shiny moral compass and a very teeny tiny brain. Why am I alone with the president, he mused to George Stephanopoulos, citing his one-on-one meeting with President Trump as possibly some evidence of obstruction of justice. Why didn't he simply say no, Mr. President, or why not propose some other remedy at the time? Why not protest Loretta Lynch's Federal Bureau of Matters rebranding experiment more vociferously? And why the journaling of memos about all the encounters he thought were wrong or improper? Why not act? Do the rest of us get to do the wrong thing or observe the potentially criminal as long as we write it in our journal, in case we might need it for a book in the future? Here's how I see it. If we're to believe Captain Virtue, he thought Obama's influence had botched the Hillary investigation, which to him was the absolute unthinkable. Now, as he would describe it, he had to step into the role of America's self-proclaimed moral compass. And after the election, with his newfound supernatural morality powers, he could simply declare President Trump morally unfit to serve, and in his mind subconsciously rationalize every illegal, unethical, immoral, or at best questionable action he took to sabotage the president. Mr. Comey, you're a talented man. Not only are you able to cross the tightrope by wearing ice skates in perfect sync to Eye of the Tiger, but you're able to publish a book and hold a mirror while you're doing it. So what do these three men have in common? They have absolutely nothing to do with Russia, yet they are all fruit of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian collusion and the obsession of the fake news media. They are all components of the manufactured outrage mania that the fake news peddles. November is right around the corner, and they're stockpiling their outrage ammunition because it's the only shot they have right now at distracting from the Trump administration's record on the economy, human rights, the enforcement of law, job security, and so much more. Thanks but no thanks, fake news broadcasters. We know what's up, and we'll gladly think for ourselves. If you like this video, please subscribe so you never miss an episode, because every single subscriber is a big deal to us. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. Follow us on Twitter at FFNUSA. And please remember, we're 100% Patriot powered, so visit our website to learn more, to sign up to volunteer, or to invest in our future with a financial gift. Thanks.